Yeah, so you know how at the end of last episode I said maybe that win would have kicked us on and we'd have won some more games. Well, yeah, that didn't happen. No, no, it didn't. So yeah, so welcome back into the Killie boys here with 11 a.m. Sports. The last time out, we had our 4-1 defeat to Livingston, which was very disappointing, and a 1-0 victory against St Johnstone. And as I said in the intro, we thought, right, this is going to help us push on. We're going to get to a run of form similar to the way we played in October. No, that didn't happen. We played against Celtic and we lost 3-1. Eamon Brophy scoring our goal there. But we were never really in that game. Hamilton, we lost 2-1. Rodell Richards getting our goal, but again, no one playing particularly well. Was not good. The Hearts game, we won 2-1, it says here. Rodell Richards and Rory McKenzie with the goals. But if you look at the statistics of the game, goodness me. Hearts had 33 shots and we had 9. They had 3 expected goals, we had 1.5. They had 63% of the possession. Somehow we won the game. I don't know how, but somehow we won that game. Hearts, who were bottom of the table at that point, and then we lost to Motherwell 3-1. Again, no one above a 6.9 rating. It was not good. So with those results, I thought, right, let's strengthen the team a bit in January. Bring some players in, maybe even if it's just on loan, something like that. No, didn't happen. No money at all to buy anybody, no wage budget left to loan anybody in. We're stuck with these players. And to top that off, Ted Menge here, he got injured for 6 weeks and Man United recalled him from his loan, which was due to end in January anyway, and they now don't want to give me him back out on loan. Yeah, so the best player we have in the team no longer at the team. So that leaves our squad looking like this. We're basically full strength here, I think. McGilvery, Finlay and O'Brien playing beside him, Tam O'Brien. We're playing Beja at right back because I wasn't impressed with how Ziggy Gordon was playing. And Beja's actually played all right since he started playing there. Matthew's still on the left, who's not been playing well at all, but no one else is playing particularly well either. Honstrup plays all right in the reserves, but doesn't play too great with the actual team, and Callum Waters is wanting to go out on loan. So there's not really anyone else, to be honest, to play there at left back. So we'll still try and play with Matthews and see if he maybe gets into some form. Tispola and White in the middle, McKenzie on the right, Hines on the left, and Richards and Brophy up front. Richards is currently top goal scorer, joint with Nisbet from Hibernian for top goal scorer in the Premiership. So he's playing well. We just hope that we might start playing a bit better as well. You can see the league table there. Our game in hand is against Rangers, so it's probably a loss. We've now dropped down to 5th position, but we just need to get a run of results together and we could actually progress up into 3rd position and try and get into Europa League proper. Don't get me wrong, top 5 I'll take. Gets us Europe again, some European money, that'd be great. But I'd like to do a bit better than last year. Last year we finished 4th, so you're always looking to improve, so trying to get 3rd this year really is the aim for me. Not the aim for the board. The board doesn't want a top half finish, but I would quite like to get 3rd. But today's first game is against Alloa in the Scottish Cup 4th round, so we'll get right into that. And I think the team you just saw is the team we're going to play. I don't think I'm going to make any changes, but I'll let you know if I do. As you can see from the official team sheets there, I did not make any changes. The same 11 as I was telling you about before, and we'll hope to progress through to the next round of the Scottish Cup. I'm playing against Alloa in the division below us. I'll say that we're expecting some better performances today. And yeah, against Alloa in the division below us, and we should win this. Fingers crossed. And the game kicks off, and 30 seconds in, there's a highlight straight away. Aaron Tishbola forward to Rodell Richards, who somehow has put that ball wide. That surely was harder to miss than it was to score. Another opportunity here, the ball was thrown in, and it's been cleared straight to Tam O'Brien, who progresses up the right hand side, and Berger loses the ball, and now Alloa have a chance to break away, but he collects the ball played forward. O'Brien, I think there's a lot of Route 1 football going in here, but Boyd collects the ball for Alloa into Campbell, into Colley, Gallagher. progressing to the middle of the park. Great challenge from Tishbola, and Richards gets the ball, threads it through to Brophy. Can Brophy finish? He certainly can. There we go. If one doesn't finish, the other one does. And Eamon Brophy with his 11th goal of the season, pairing up lovely with Rodell Richards there. Well challenged from Tishbola. Hines plays it into Richards. One touch, and the second one threads him through. Brophy, more pace in the centre back, and slots that into the bottom corner. 1-0. Let's get a few more for a bit of a confidence boost. A highlight straight from the goal. The kick-off, that's a wasted... What on earth was that from Alloway? We've now got the ball back, but we just give them the ball straight back. What's going on here? Another great challenge from Aaron Tishbola. White challenges as well, and Matthews plays the ball forward. Gallagher has it now. Tishbola tracking him back. Out to Boyd. Boyd plays the ball inside to Campbell and to Robertson. Good football from Alloway here, into Gallagher. But he plays the ball straight back to Richards, and Richards has a chance here to drive forward, and he finishes it, and 2-0. 2 goals in the same number of minutes. Brophy in the 9th, Richards in the 10th, and it's 2-0 Killie. You can see here, Gallagher just plays the ball back towards the defender, but Richards nips in front of him, takes it past him, one-on-one with the keeper, and plays it across goal into the far corner, and that's 2-0 inside 10 minutes. This is better. And since that very exciting first 10 minutes, nothing else has happened. Half time, still winning 2-0. I can't complain about that. We've had 10 shots. I only got to see the first couple of them and the highlights you saw for the 2 goals. And since then, there has been no highlights at all. We'll just tell them to play. That's not what I wanted to say. I was going to tell them we're happy, but instead I've said that there's room for improvement. Oh well, technically there is. Let's go score some more. Second half beginning now. First highlight of the second half here, and Matthews with the throw gets it back from Brophy and then plays it in field. He gets the ball again down the line to Hines, who can cross the ball in. It's cleared away, and is this going to be a chance for Alloa? Very possibly. Higginbottom with the ball, plays it forwards to Killie, and Matthews is tracking him back. Killie cuts back into Higginbottom across the goal to Gallagher, and is that deflected in? It seems it must have, because McGilvery dove to the complete wrong side of the goal. We can see in the replay. The ball's cut into Higginbottom here, hits Gallagher, and it bounces off the defender. Unfortunate for the goalkeeper there. Unfortunate for the defender as well, but that's 2-1. Let's see if we can hang on. Is that the right phrase? I mean, we're fairly comfortable. Let's try and continue to hold this lead. A highlight here, the ball with the Alloa goalkeeper, Parry. That's a good name for a goalkeeper, isn't it? Parry. I'd rather if it was called Hold, but never knows. Richards gets the ball after it was played forward there, and he scored. Oh, there we go. I was too busy making jokes, and we've scored a goal. Richards with the ball into the back of the net for his second of the game. Here we go. Let's see. It's Bejar with the ball, and just route one football over the top. Richards beats the defender to the ball, and a cross goal. What a good finish. Our 2 strikers are doing their job. That's 3-1 to Kilmarnock. About 15 minutes to go, and there's some tired legs out there, so we'll be making some changes. Broadhead's come back from injury over the winter period, so he can be on the left-hand side there for Hind. We'll bring off Aaron Tishbola and give Yusuf Malumbu some time, and we'll do that just now and maybe make a third one later on in the game. Our last substitute was just made there. We brought on Yaya Toure into the middle of the park for Tom White just for the last, minute plus stoppage time. The ball comes down the right-hand side there with Alloa, but it's cleared by us, and Richards has got the ball now. Can he get his hat-trick? Yes, he can. He dinks it over the goalkeeper. A cheeky wee chip. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. Rodell Richards with his hat-trick. What a counter-attack. Finlay gets the ball. Route 1. Brophy wins the header. Richards takes it past the defender. One-on-one with the keeper. And what does he do? A cheeky little chip into that corner of the goal. Hat-trick for Richards. 4 for Killie. 4-1. That's more like it. And the clock runs down, and that's full time. Kilmarnock are through to the next round of the Scottish Cup. A lovely 4-1 victory. And the Scottish Cup 5th round draw is made today, so we can view the draw and work our way through it. Drawing the next teams, Cove Rangers, I wouldn't mind that, a League 1 opposition, but they'll play against Ayr or Dumbarton. St Mirren will play against who? We're on automatic draw now. We'll play against Dundee United. We're out the hat now. Kilmarnock against East Fife. We'll take that. A nice easier draw than it could have been, certainly missing the tough Old Firm teams. Against East Fife, League 1 opposition, we'll take that. I said Old Firm teams, but looking at the rest of that draw, it looks like Celtic have been knocked out, so the only Old Firm team left in it is Rangers. They actually drew against Motherwell, so it's like a tasty tie in the 5th round. Looking at the other games, the other Premiership games are St Mirren and Dundee United, Hearts and Aberdeen, there's a chance of Hamilton against Hibernian. But I'm very happy we've avoided Premiership opposition and instead are playing against East Fife at home, a game we should really hopefully, win. I'll see you for the St Mirren game. So here we are. I was more than happy with the way that the team played in the last game against Alloa. So though we're just 4 days on from that game, a midweek fixture here away to St Mirren, I'm not going to change the team at all. So the same team as the last game. We've got McGilvery, O'Brien and Finlay in the middle with Bajer and Matthews at fullback, Tishbola and White in midfield, McKenzie, Hines on the wings and Richards and Brophy up front as usual. Let's get into this. Let's continue that form. Let's score some more goals. And here we go. The game kicks off and it's a highlight immediately for St Mirren with a corner ball. It's headed out by Finlay. Doyle Hayes with the ball for St Mirren and now they pass it back to their defenders. Tate has the ball. He plays it into Obika. Conley out on the left-hand side, tries to get down the line, it's tackled, and this is another... I'm going to have to go and have a look at this again, because I don't think that was a penalty. Let's have a look here. Is it a penalty? I mean, it's questionable if it's a penalty. I'd suggest he probably had the ball, but sure, ref, say whatever you want. Let's see if McGilvery can save us here. Doyle Hayes with the penalty kick, 4 minutes in, and it's a good penalty in the bottom right corner. McGilvery, nothing he can do there. 1-0 to St Mirren. You see the replay here, right in the corner. Even if he dived the right way, I don't think McGilvery would have got there. Not a great start. Another highlight here for St Mirren with the ball on the right-hand side. It's played in. Obika's bounced off the bar and we've cleared that away. We're living right on the edge of the seat of our pants. Flying on the seat of our pants. That's the phrase, isn't it? Sitting on the edge of our pants. It was never going to be that, was it? No. McGilvery with the ball. He plays it long. No surprise there. Richards is on the end of it. Can he finish? Oh, it's a good save from the goalkeeper. Out for a corner ball. The ball swung in. It's headed by Hines and it's cleared again. Saved by the keeper. This goalkeeper is on fire. McKenzie with the ball. Swung in toward the back post, but Brophy is the only man there. He plays it back to Adam Matthews who swings the ball in. It's headed out. Back to Brophy. Was he offside? Assistant says no. It's intercepted by St Mirren and now they break away. Adam Matthews is out of position because he was so far forward. No one is tracking Glatzel here. Glatzel drives forward and it's a good save from McGilvery. Just about to get to half time, but there's one more highlight. McGilvery plays the ball forward, flicked on by the winger into Richards. Richards swings the ball in, Hines at the back post and it's headed over the bar. We really need to be making more of those opportunities and we are at half time. And at half-time, I'm going to say I expect to see a better second-half performance, open up the tactics, and do something perhaps a little unexpected. We're just being overrun in the midfield area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop Roddy McKenzie into the middle of midfield, bring Richards out to the right-hand side because he can play there very well, and play Brophy up front by himself just to try and deal with the three they've got in the middle of the park because they're playing 3 in the middle and 3 as strikers as well, so there's a lot of bodies in the middle and I think we're being overrun in there. Here's the first highlight of the second half, a free kick, and it's well saved. That was a leap from McGilvery. I'm not sure if it was required, but it was appreciated nonetheless, and it's played forward and Tate clears it back to O'Brien, who plays it out to Richards on the right hand side here. McKenzie, who's now playing further infield, out to White, out to Hines. Hines with the ball, driving forward, swings it in toward Brophy, and how is he that was a defender? Who did that? How on earth? How on earth? The corner swung in and it's out to McKenzie, back out to Matthews on this right hand side, but he was offside. Let's have a look at that shot again from Brophy. I didn't look at the defender had hit it. Here it is again. Hines on the left into Brophy. Oh, and it looks like the defender's just stuck a little leg out at it just before Brophy could get to it. We don't need to see the rest of this highlight. We've already seen it before. Still 1-0 to St Mirren. So the changes look like they might have helped a little bit. There's not really been any highlights for St Mirren, but to be fair, there's not really been many highlights for me either. So I'm making a triple change right here to see if that can change that. We're bringing on Nathan Broadhead to play on the left-hand side. Ross Stewart up front on for Eamon Brophy. And Tom White's looking a wee bit tired. So off he comes, and on comes Yusuf Malumba to play the deep line playmaker. And Aaron Tishbola is going to the box-to-box, even though he's shattered as well. But we need him in there. So the first highlight since our changes, and the ball is played about on the right-hand side, and it comes back to McCarthy for St Mirren. Headed clear by Mackenzie. Stewart finds Richards. He's clean through on goal. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper now. He goes across the goal, and it's a fantastic finish. Even when he doesn't play up front, he scores a goal. That's the sign of a perfect striker. Is he our Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? I mean, perhaps that's exaggerating slightly, but he is such a talisman for this club at the moment. And he's not even our player. He's in on loan. Look at that finish right across the goalkeeper. 1-1. Can we push on for the winner now? Maybe change our form around after a great win against Alloa? Let's see. Another highlight here. 88 minutes played, and the ball comes out to McPherson for St Mirren here, being tracked by our midfielders, and it's a good finish from Abika, but it's offside. Thankfully, it's offside, because I'm not sure we'd have got another chance to come back to get equal there. But yeah, the ball played through McPherson for the first time round, and the player was offside. There are 5 minutes added time. Can we do anything in those 5 minutes? No, they've just ticked away, and it's a 1-all draw away to St Mirren, who somehow we can't seem to really play very well against this season. I think that's the second time we've dropped points against them. Let me just check. Yes, looking at our previous games against St Mirren, you can see at the top we lost in the Betfred Cup quarter-final 2-1. We then did beat them in the league 3-1, but we did draw 1-0 in that game there. So they are perhaps our bogey team, seeing as in the Premiership they were down the bottom, but look, they're now actually only 1 point behind us. So maybe that would have that was just as tough a game as it should have been, really. A 1-0 draw, though, I suppose I can't complain. It's not a loss. We've got too many losses in that column. There are 9 losses so far this season. Is far too many. We need to try and reduce those down and turn those losses into wins, or even draws, as we did there, would be good enough for me. So I think the fact we're through to the next round of the Scottish Cup means that can be the next video. We've already seen St Johnstone this season, I think, so we can do Aberdeen and East Fife as the 2 games there. Also, I'll give you a wee update on any more transfers we might be doing, because the transfer window will end the day before that. So that is the next episode, Aberdeen and East Fife. So that'll do us for today then. If you've enjoyed the video, hit like, subscribe, comment down below with anything you want to say. I can't promise I'll like it, but I'll promise to read it, and I might even reply. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode when we play against Aberdeen and East Fife. Have a good one.